Winter weather, cold frames or hot boxes, what's the difference? Well, a couple hours and about 40 degrees. Gardening, cold frames, hot boxes. When we covered this up, the wind was blowing hard, that cold front had come across, it had dropped about 50 degrees. Now our cilantro, it made it through that 18-degree weather just fine. Winter garden and cold frames. I've had something growing constantly in this garden for over 7 years. And in the past, we've shown you a lot of different formal ways you can set up cold frames. This year, with the raised beds, we just went ahead and put some hoops over there. We're just draping plastic. Can you believe it's January 1st, 2021? I'm way less Smalley, welcome back to the garden. Normally I'd say come on, let's plant, but it's snowing pretty hard. You've stumbled onto my documentary about what I do in the garden. I do a weed-free deep mulch. We've got cold frames set up. With the snow on there, that creates an insulation barrier. That helped out also. Even though it's snowing today, we still have beets, lettuce, kale, Swiss chard, bok choy, radishes, spinach just got planted. It's gonna be a good year. It's a good thing I got the cold frame buttoned up. I wasn't expecting to have this much snow. And over the years, I've shown you several other ways to set up formal cold frames. This year with the 2 raised beds, just a little covering. It's just temporary, just to get through the next 60 to 90 days of frost. We should be just fine. It is New Year's Eve 2021. Year's almost over. Seems kind of weird doing a little different strategy. I'm not really bagging up leaves. I'm actually making some insulation for a couple plants. Come on, we gotta button up this garden. Over tonight, a cold front's coming through, and it's gonna be bitterly cold by this time tomorrow. Freeze warning or not, it's Friday at my house. We got a plant. I got a few of these little brassicas. I think what we're trying to do is have as many living roots in the ground as we can throughout the winter. Those weren't very big, but we'll see what we get. Let's take a peek in the mini greenhouse before we button this up. Now that's a fine mixture of cover crops. Let's go ahead and button this up and get them ready for the real cold weather. That ought to be buttoned up well enough to make it through the cold. Today is Wednesday, January 4th. The stuff in the cold frame, they're holding up just fine. Surprise? Not really. I didn't think it was going to snow. Everything's still uncovered. We'll see what we get. The main cold frame seems to be blocking the snow a bit. It's not very cold out here, and this should melt off pretty quick. Well, that's gardening for you. And then just like that, it's gone. We will have to cover these up this evening. It's going to freeze tonight. Didn't get below freezing during that snowstorm. There's a storm brewing. We're going to have to put a little extra insulation on the cold frames. They said it was going to rain tomorrow night and then turn to a little bit of snow and not get below freezing. Now we got snow coming in by noon tomorrow, and we're going to get walloped. And as we get really close to the end of the year, just a couple hours away and a couple degrees warmer, this cold frame is now turning into a hot box if we don't open it up. You can see the condensation. Look at that. Hot box. I told you it was getting ready to bolt. We've got a flower. under 18-degree temperature. And back here, we just got our seeds. Just gonna open this up enough so it doesn't get too hot in here. Be really surprised if we had seeds started already. We planted them on Christmas. This has been a couple days. Now it got cold enough out here that the dock frosted down. Right here, our henbit and our purple dead nettle. That's gonna be the purple dead nettle. It's already stacking up. And this is gonna be the henbit because it's not stacking up. But they grow in there together. As the clock approaches 2026 tonight, it's a good time to take a little breather from the garden. There's only a few short days before we start planting again. But go ahead and put your mulch down. And if you have some henbit or some purple dead nettle growing, you just cover that up. That protects that life in the soil just as much as the henbit and the purple dead nettle does. It's all part of the cycle. And there's nothing wrong with taking a little time off on the garden. Me personally, I've had something growing in here for 7 straight years. I think it's a vanity project right now. See if I can keep it going. But I've kind of slowed down. I'm taking my time getting the leaves put down. We've got quite a bit of it covered. We got quite a bit more to cover. But it's just a process. Do a few bags or a few wheelbarrow loads each day. Pretty quick, you're gonna have it done. Then we're gonna be ready for the hardest work you ever do in a deep mulch, mixed mulch garden. And that's harvest. And it's gonna be here before you know it. And until next time, remember, Happy New Year. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.